long time. The Netherlands, they created that in 2014. The Netherlands, though, not entering a team here. We've got two heats ahead of us. Singapore, Hungary, in fact, Singapore scratch. So Hungary, the USA, Russia and Turkey, the four to contest heat one. Off we go for the 4x200 metres freestyle relay for the women. Hungary, the USA, the Russian Swimming Federation and Turkey. And the lead-off swimmers here, Grinovics for Hungary. Tori Husk, she's having a busy championship. She's already swum this morning. She leads off the USA. Nikonova for the Russian Swimming Federation and Denise Ertan of Turkey.
Yeah, I'm not expecting too many fireworks this morning. Well, she's under world record pace actually, Tori Husk, but just looking at this, there's two heats, only 11 teams entered and 2 teams have scratched from the heats this morning. So there's 9 teams competing. The top 8 move through to finals. So only one of these teams is going to miss out, in fact. And like we saw with the men's USA team yesterday in the 4x2, they just cruised the morning heats, qualified in 7th up there in lane number 1 and snatched the gold medal away from 1. So they're just jostling for places this morning. We've got Hungary, the US, Russian Swimming Federation and Turkey in this one, and followed by Hong Kong, Germany, China, Canada and Brazil in the next heat, and only one of those countries is going to miss out.
I've got an idea, and I do stand corrected if I'm wrong, but I've got an idea that on occasions we have had 9 in the final in a situation like this.
It seems like something that could be possible. You know, it would save, what do we got? 36 swimmers competing through these heats. So we'll definitely rest up all of those guys and cut a bit of time off the timeline. But nonetheless, we've got 2 heats of this morning. They're coming in through to the 200 meters, and it's Nikonova from the Russian Swimming Federation ahead of Tori Husk, 156s.
Anna Egorova in the water now for the Russian Swimming Federation. Catherine Burkhoff swimming the second leg for the USA. Hungary with Anya Kaseli, and Turkey with Maeve Tunçu. Second leg swimmers in this first heat. In the second heat, we'll see Hong Kong, Germany, China, Canada and Brazil. And it does mean that, as Bobby Hurley has mentioned, the slowest of the 9 times will miss out on the swim in the final. I guess what this will do is determine the lane draw, but
yeah,
these days with the pools the way they are, the lane draw is not as a huge consequence, is it? In the old days, when you used to have the old style pools, you didn't want to be in the outside lanes, but it doesn't really matter which lane you're in now.
No, it doesn't. And again, we saw that with the USA men's team winning gold from up there. And I think we saw Canada or another country in the short relay earlier this week win a gold medal from an outside lane. But in this one, yes, one team's going to miss out. What if there was a tie for 8th here? Would they swim it off? What if something like that happened? We almost saw a swim off for 8th in Guangzhou a couple of years ago, which would have been a first. But the United States taking over this one. It's Burkhoff, the backstroke specialist here. She wasn't entered in the 50 back, surprisingly, because she's one of the best backstroke starters and underwater kickers that I've seen at this competition on the women's side. And that 50 back final is going to be on tonight with Hansen, McNeil, Kylie Maas, a few swimmers of that pedigree. And Burkhoff touches in now, the USA with a lead of 1.3 seconds. It's a 155.8 split for Burkhoff.
There may not be many teams contesting, but certainly it's good racing here in the middle lanes there. In fact, the top three, there's not too much separating them. Lane 4, USA, the Russian Swimming Federation in lane 5, Hungary holding down third. And then it's back to Turkey as they've gone through the 450-metre mark. These third leg swimmers, Wayant, Ustinova, and also Padar there of Hungary, with Turkey with Bocekla.
Yeah, Turkey, the team there running in fourth right now. They're the team that's got to put in the most effort, because the time that they post will probably be 8th or 9th, to be honest. So they need to put in their best effort this morning to see if they can scrape into this final. And the swimmers in the middle now, that's Wayant in the water in the white cap of the United States, the 400 IMer, 800 freestyle finalist here. She's got a narrow lead over Ustinova from the Russian Swimming Federation, and the coaches would have told them, just cruise, just get the job done, safe on your relay changeovers, you know, come first or second in the heat. And they know, the coaches, the swimmers, they all know what the situation is. But still, when you fall into this heat and you're up against a rival country like the United States and the Russian Swimming Federation find themselves in right now, you still don't want to lose.
I just wonder if there's been a lot of investigation, if you like, into the lesser known countries. I mean, one's going to miss out. Now, both the Russian Swimming Federation and the Americans can make changes to their team. When it's a matter of not being able to make changes, I wonder if, in fact, a team like Turkey might be conserving a little bit of energy, thinking, well, in the second heat, I can beat, you know, our time should be better than whichever. So it may be a case of the other teams watching the clock more so than the big name teams.
Well, they would have looked at it, and they would have seen, you know, the entrance. I think the teams are announced about 2 hours before the race is actually swum. So Turkey would know what the situation is, and looking at the countries in Heat 2, they're all fairly, they're all fairly competitive. But Hong Kong in there not swimming Siobhan Jorge this morning, so I'm unfamiliar with some of those names, but unsure whether that team's capable of swimming a time that's that'll make the final, and the Brazilian team as well, with a lot of new faces in that one. So one of those countries, probably Turkey, Hong Kong or Brazil, will be the unlucky country to miss out. But wouldn't that throw a spanner in the mix if Hong Kong made it and then they let off Siobhan Jorge tonight?
Yep. No, you've got Hong Kong, Germany, China, Canada and Brazil all contesting that second, and that does put the pressure and the microscope on Turkey as much as any of the others right here in this one. So let's have a look at them now. This relay reaching its 750-metre mark, and it is the Russian Swimming Federation in front from the United States, and holding down third, Hungary. So this final leg, Salamatina and Madden of the Russian Swimming Federation and the USA respectively, Kapaz swimming as far as Hungary's concerned.
So we'll see what Paige Madden does here, the swimmer from the US. She's very good. She's the bronze medalist from the 200 free earlier in the week. And, oh no, that was the last 50 there.
Yep. Well, you know, there was no need to push themselves. There really wasn't. You know, when you're talking about both of them clearly going through, and as I mentioned, the spotlight really gets to the other end. Now, Turkey have recorded a time of 7:59.49, and that'll be of great interest to the team still to come in the second heat. The Russian Swimming Federation winning it from the USA and Hungary and Turkey.
Yeah, 16 swimmers competing in the first of two heats, and that race was won by the Russian Swimming Federation. And Nikonova led them off well, followed by Egorova, Ustinova, and the last leg swimmer, Salamentina. So the pink caps of the girls representing the Russian Swimming Federation getting the victory this morning over the United States. And these three countries, along with Hungary, should safely move through to tonight's final.
There's the result, and after all of that, less than a second separating the Russian Swimming Federation and the United States. And we can look forward with anticipation to the final there.